Hi everyone! Today I am going to be showing you the Bible books that Usborne has to offer. Usborne is not a Christian company, however they do have some Bible story books and some Christian stories that they have come out with. And so I wanted to share those with you today so that you could know what they were. So first I'm going to show you the Bible story books, and I'm going to start by the ages in which they go. So for your youngest readers, this is the Usborne Books of Bible Stories. It comes with an audio CD, which is wonderful. The books, the stories can be read aloud. This is one of our dual readers. A dual reader is where there's a shorter version on top and a longer version on the bottom. The CD, I believe, reads the longer version. And in these stories, the dual readers, the purpose of them is so that if you've got like a new reader, they can read up here. And then then you can read this so that you can correspond with the story. There are New Testament and Old Testament stories within this book. And I'll give you the Old Testament stories right here. And let me find you the New Testament stories. All right, here. So about half the book is Old Testament stories, and the second half of the book is New Testament stories. So this is a great beginning stories book, and one that's really great if you've got some younger children in your life. Next up is the Illustrated Bible Stories book. This book runs at $19.99 and is a padded book. It has a nice padded special cover. It has a ribbon bookmark, and the stories are lengthier. My children love these stories and have been able to listen to these stories even when they're really young for a long time. But some children may need to be 4 or 5 before you do it. These are the stories that are in this book. So it's a pretty comprehensive story. There's a map in both of them of who is map of the Old Testament lands, and there's a map of the New Testament lands. There's also part of the story. Let me find it. It's at the end. That says who's who. It's kind of, here's the map. Here's the I guess glossary of who people are. In the New Testament, there's this same thing in the Old Testament. It's a very nice storybook and would make a wonderful gift. Last but not least of our Bible Stories book is the Illustrated Children's Bible Stories. Now this is a hardcover linen book. It's got foil as detailing. This book is really pretty. I think it's a really special book. This book runs at $29.99. It's our highest price point for a Bible Stories book, but is also for your older readers. So I'm going to show you inside. These are the stories included. And the stories are very long and lengthy. So this book is recommended for older children. So like this is the beginning of the arc. I'll show you how long it is. So it's about 4 pages. You know your children, you know how long they can sit, but it's on the longer end and has more detail in them. These are just some of the pictures that are within this story. More words, less pictures, and definitely one for your older children. But it's a beautiful one to add to your story Bible Stories collection. Now, on top of having Bible Stories books that are comprehensive, Usborne has started to come out with single stories, and this one is the Easter story. They also have the story of baby Jesus, and they are padded, just like the illustrated Bible Stories book I showed you. But this book runs at $9.99, and they just tell the story of the one single story. And so this is what it looks like inside. The illustrations are beautiful, and it's a very comprehensive story, and I think it's told really nicely for younger children. They do their best to cover the information correctly but gently, and so I think if you are concerned about trying to find a storybook that shares what occurred without showing details for your younger children who aren't ready, this is a great storybook to add to your Easter collection. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I thank you for watching. Have a great day.